They say war is hell, but what if it rewrites your brain? What if the things that once made you you are the very things that can undo you? This is the soldier's brain. How war wires you forever. I'm a journalist and author, and in 2003 I embedded with the U.S. Marines in Iraq, and there I met a young sniper. He was just a kid, really, barely older than my teenage son, and he had this incredible story. He had enlisted in the Marines right after 9/11, when he was just 17 years old, and he had been deployed to Iraq for a year, and in that year he had killed 38 people. But now he was back home on leave, and he was studying to be a mortician. Now, when I heard that, I thought, wow, that's the most unlikely career change I've ever heard of. Here's a kid who's used to killing people, and now he wants to be a mortician. So I asked him, why did you do it? Why did you become a sniper? And he said, it's what I was good at. It's what I was trained to do. And then he added something that really shocked me. He said, I wasn't the same ever since I came back from deployment. Something inside me broke. And this got me thinking about all of the veterans I'd met over the years, and how many of them had stories like this. They'd done incredible things, heroic things, but they were haunted by what they'd seen and done in war. They suffered from what's called a moral injury. It's a real condition. It's recognized by the Department of Veterans Affairs, and it affects not only soldiers, but also first responders, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, doctors. Anyone who's faced with extraordinary trauma can suffer moral injury. But we didn't talk much about moral injury when I was growing up. We didn't even use the term PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It was hush-hush. You didn't talk about that stuff. You just put it behind you, and you moved on. But that's not what happens to everyone. For some people, those memories can last a lifetime. I started reporting this story in 2003. And over the years, I've interviewed hundreds of veterans, both American and Iraqi. And the more I've learned about the brain, the more I realize that war doesn't just change you, it can rewrite you, erase you, even kill you. The experiences of combat can literally change the structure and chemistry of your brain. That's how powerful the soldier's brain is. And that's why I wrote my new book, The Soldier's Brain.